Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Joe. This is Shooting Gallery. Before we get into the video, please do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Hit the like on this video. We're trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. I want to reach the milestone. I think you guys do too. Today, we're going to be going over a pretty cool comparison of some popular, budget-minded firearms that everyone knows and loves. They're 9mm, they're striker fire, one being the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101 and the other being the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. Let's get into the video and let's see which one comes to be the best. As always, before we get into the video, all the shooting footage done on the video has been done in a safe location. We have an RSO on duty. Our eyes, ears, everything was done. Make sure we're wearing gloves, wearing our hand and other stuff that makes it go a little bit shh, and everything was pointed in a safe direction. Nothing was, nobody was harmed in the filming of this video. Let's thank one of the companies that made this video possible. Guys, this video is brought to you by the amazing people over at Definition Knives. As you guys know, Definition Knives is a company that our good friends DLD and Flying Rich have started to make some of the highest quality EDC knives on the market. I have personally been carrying the DK1 for a good minute now. This knife is sharp and it does have some great features with G10 grips, some blue anodized accents to it. To pay homage to Dark himself, this is made out of D2 tool steel. This is the box that it comes in. They have 5 different variations. They have the Co-Pilot, which pays homage to Flying Rich. They have the Journalist, which is John Crump. The Boyd, which pays homage to Dark's father, and the Birdshot, which pays homage to the Tactical Turkeys. These are all very affordable, all under $100, and comes with a amazing warranty. You break it, anything happens, they take care of you. And if you unfortunately get removed your knife for any particular reason other than TSA, they take care of you. Guys, check out Definition Knives. They're highly affordable and great quality. Thank you for making this video possible. Alright, so it is no secret that I am probably one of the biggest fans of aftermarket Glock clones. Whether I've had many types of Glock clones throughout my time doing this YouTube thing, and it's no apparent secret that the Glock 19 and Glock 17 are some of my favorite style of handguns to shoot. Now, the good thing is right now both these companies have variants, whether it is the Glock 19, with this being the Palmetto State Armory Dagger, and then this being the Glock 17 size, of this being the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101. Bear Creek Arsenal is working on the 19 size pistol. I think it's called the Grizzly 102, I believe. That should be coming out. Don't quote me on that. I have to double check. But they are working on 19. And then obviously the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. They have the Dagger full size and they also have the Dagger micro. Both of them are taking Glock mags, but I wanted to see what is the better of the two. I will say, just to get it out of the way, Bear Creek Arsenal did send me the Grizzly. This is a phenomenal Glock 17 clone. They did send me this for with no charge to the channel, so if you have any bias towards that, I'm sorry, don't care, but I do really enjoy the Grizzly 101. Check out some of the reviews and clean. I don't have a clean lubricate on this yet, but check out some of the videos I've done on the Grizzly. It is a phenomenal pistol. And also Palmetto State Armory. My relationship with Palmetto State Armory, yes, I do work with them on occasion. The Dagger was sent to the channel. I did actually have to pay for this. It was at a discounted price, but they did send this to me. I'm very grateful. Palmetto State Armory wanted to send me the Dagger. I do have an upgraded barrel on this, so It's not, doesn't come stock with this, but the PSA Dagger, I do believe they sell complete guns that come with a threaded barrel. So, with all that malarkey out of the way, let's get into what I thought between both these pistols. And like I said in the previous video we did on the Anderson manufactured front line, check that video out and check that gun out. It's pretty sweet. If you guys are noticing the weird angles, it's just I have a specific rule I got to follow at my gun range. They don't want other members to be seen on video. A couple of creators have to follow it as well that also film at that gun range. Phenomenal range, by the way, so please check them out if you're in the South Florida area. Guncraft in Ruskin, Florida, they're awesome. So that's just want to get that out of the way. If it's the angles are weird for the shooting footage, that's why. So I decided that with these both being budget friendly, one pistol you can get on sale under $300 hairs, and then the other pistol, they run deals on them all the time if you want to build them from the ground up, from the frame to different slides. The good thing is they're both Glock 19 and Glock 17 Gen 3 compatible. So you have a lot of wiggle room on the types of slides and barrels and, you know, all those funky things we all love to trick our guns out with. They're around the same price point. But also, they come in at a price point that anybody that wants to get into firearms can do. Which is awesome because it's also chambered, they're both chambered in 9mm, and they both take probably the most popular magazine on the market, Glock 19, Glock 17 mags. So, I decided it's time to kind of put these two head to head. Let's get into some of the accuracy and explain some of my testing with this.
So if you need a salt to settle your nerves.
I'm just consistent.
Do you? All over. I start changing.
That's on.
I cheated. You can actually see it with the big scope. Right? The bottom.
Bottom right.
That was okay.
Okay, so this is my target. It is a little bit funky. I had it like this. Now, first, I wanted to have 3 special criteria. What's the accuracy like, or accuracy potential? With unsuppressed, suppressed, and just offhand shooting. Now, each mag I put probably about 100 and something rounds through each gun to kind of keep it somewhat even. Now, I'm using an optics plant target. Now, to do this testing, this side is unsuppressed. The top one, this is the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101. Now, there might be a little bit of difference with this gun because, again, this being a full size, it has different stipple patterns on the grip. It's a larger gun. It has a different optic. Okay, if you want to take all those barrels out there, this is the potential at a. I am not a competition shooter. I'm an average shooter that is constantly at the range improving their skills. Now, I will say the grouping unsuppressed on the Bear Creek Arsenal was very well. Now, the Dagger, on the other hand, this is a Glock 19 size. It has a different match grade threaded barrel on here. This is also shooting unsuppressed. Has a different grip angle, different style trigger. I will say, shooting both these guns, I prefer the Dagger trigger just because I shoot this a lot more of it being one of my carry gun rotations. But the Bear Creek Arsenal stock trigger is phenomenal. as it sits. Now, the second hole right here, I got a little bit tighter grouping on the PSA Dagger. I had one flyer. This, I don't know what this was about. I think I might have dropped a couple shots. I don't really know. But I do seem to have a little bit tighter grouping on the PSA Dagger. Now, that is because that is in my carry rotation, and I do shoot that gun a lot more than the Bear Creek Arsenal. I was using the same ammo, 124 grain Blazer brass. I kept it as the same on everything. Now, with both these having red dots, the PSA Dagger, I have the Gideon Optics Alpha. If you want to use a special discount code to not save yourself money, don't go to the Googles or the DuckDuckGos or whatever search engine, and do not check JSD Supply, and do not check Gideon Optics, because you might not save money if you use a special discount code. Now, I decided, okay, now let's see the accuracy potential of shooting it suppressed, fresh on the suppressor. It was a little bit off. The top one being the Bear Creek Arsenal, the bottom one being the PSA Dagger. So what I did was I made sure I want to control everything, and I want to try and get the best accuracy potential. Once I readjusted my suppressor, and for this test we used the Silencer Co. Osprey 9 2.0. Both these barrels are threaded half by 28. The top one is the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101. The bottom one is the PSA Dagger. I have noticed, maybe it's just because it's a full size, but keep in mind you can get the PSA Dagger in a full size configuration. The Bear Creek Arsenal, I had a much better accuracy potential the second we readjusted the suppressor, and it is a little bit much more pleasant to shoot, to be quite honest. I kind of make sure any gun now that I bring to the range, I have some way to suppress it because it is a little bit more enjoyable, and I find that my accuracy, depending on the gun, improves, especially using a 9mm suppressor. Now, with all this accuracy potential, it got me thinking. They're relatively accurate depending on the shooter. I've shot them suppressed, I've shot them unsuppressed. Accuracy seemed to improve on both when I suppressed them. What is the value that you get between the Dagger and the Grizzly 101?
So if you need a salt, settle your nerves.
I'm just consistent.
I get like
Do you?
all over.
I start changing.
Now, two of the good pros between the Dagger and the Grizzly 101. The PSA Dagger and the Grizzly both are fortunate enough where you can go on both companies' websites, pick out which model you want. There are different variations, whether it's full size, compact size, color variations, slide variations, you name it. You can go on their website, ship it to your FFL, fill out a 4473, and you'll be able to get a cheaper price than sometimes other competitors. The PSA Dagger has had a proven track record. There are many reviews on the PSA Dagger. I've liked this gun so much that it's in my carry rotation. Now, the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101, a little bit newer to the scene, but this is actually bringing a lot of great features for the price point of under $300 when they have deals. It is a full-size Glock 17 clone that has the 20% grip angle, that has the custom stippling, the cool guy slide serrations, comes with photoluminescent sights, a great trigger, an extended magazine release, and this model comes with a threaded barrel for all under $300. The PSA Dagger, I did not get this with a threaded barrel, but you can get this with a threaded barrel version. I do have the True Max threaded barrel in this gun right now. It has a different stipple pattern, but still has a comfortable stipple pattern. Personally, I wish it was a little bit more aggressive, but it is what it is. It is a different grip angle than a traditional Glock 19. It does have index points where you can put, where I usually call accelerator cuts. They're not stippled, but still it has index points. It has a phenomenal trigger. It does have some cool guy slide serrations on the sides and the front. And this comes with suppressor height sights, which the Bear Creek Arsenal does not. Still comes with upgraded sights, either pistol. But at the end of the day, I have to ask myself, or you have to ask yourself, purchasing these guns, what are you going to use it for? What is the best option for you? Now, there's two trains of thought. Now, is this going to be a duty weapon? Is this just going to be a concealed carry? Are you going to go to the range more than once or twice every couple months? If that's the case, if you want something that's going to defend your life, you go to the range every couple months, because we all know, hey, life happens, we get busy with work, we have kids, we have a different, we have demanding lives, whatever. I would recommend getting a full-size Grizzly 101. The only reason why being it is a full-size handgun. You're obviously going to be able to shoot it a little bit better being a full-size, getting a full grip on the pistol. Now, if you're going to be carrying this gun every day and say you're going to be training with it a little bit more, you want to spend a little bit extra money, the PSA Dagger is, give or take, it can be between $50 to $100 more depending on the color variation, slide serration variation that you get. And the PSA Dagger also has slide cuts for different optics. Right now, the Bear Creek Arsenal only comes RMR cut, which you can put Gideon optics, you can put Holo some as long as it's an RMR cut. The PSA Dagger, they have Doctor, they have, I want to say they have a Seymour cut, and they have the RMR. So, they have a little bit more slide cut options depending on what optic you want to choose. I would choose the PSA Dagger if you're going to tend to go to the range a little bit more, you're going to take concealed carry a little bit more seriously, get a holster. I would recommend getting the Fat Tack holster, depending on your body size. It doesn't matter, it's one of the most comfortable holsters on the market. They do help out the channel with our merchandise, but it's your one-stop shop. Check out fattack.you-know-what. But if you're going to get into more concealed carry, life and liberty, I would kind of choose the PSA Dagger. That's just me. But if you just want a gun to take to the range every couple months, have it for home defense, the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly is going to be my choice for that particular point. They're both comparable with the price and the features that they come with that a stock Glock 19 or Glock 17 don't come with. Now, again, all said and done, I probably still would go with the PSA Dagger just because I have about a little bit over 15 to 2,000 rounds through this gun. The Bear Creek Arsenal, I'm running at about 800 rounds so far, and almost at 1,000 rounds. And this gun has performed. It is a phenomenal pistol. I do have a lot more range time behind the PSA Dagger. I would choose the PSA Dagger. The only reason why is I have more time behind the gun. The more I shoot the Grizzly 101, the more I might kind of gear towards the Grizzly. I will say though, between suppressing both these guns with the Silencer Co. Osprey 2.0 silencer that I have, I tend to enjoy shooting the Grizzly suppressed more than the Dagger. I have mainly shot this gun suppressed for the majority of the time I've had it. Now, it all goes down to quality, it goes down to price, it goes down to what it feels better in your hand. That comes down to what your preference is. For me as a range gun, the Grizzly fits it. For me as a concealed carry that I trust my life on and I kind of shoot it a little bit more, I'd go with the PSA Dagger. I tend to shoot the PSA Dagger a lot more just because it's in my carry rotation. That does not mean I don't like the Grizzly 101, but that is my comparison between the PSA Dagger and the Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly 101. Comment down below, guys, if you think I missed anything, if you thought I got anything wrong. I know someone's going to probably say that I can't shoot a pistol worth of you-know-what, but I don't care. That's what the comment section's for. Let's get this conversation going, and please do me a favor and smash the like button. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. Let's get that milestone. We'll get a giveaway going. We already got a couple companies that donated to the channel for the giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. And to get notified when these videos go live, make sure you are either becoming a channel member, you get early access content, direct access to me, and make sure that you have notification bells turned on. So whenever my pretty face shows up on the YouTubes, you don't miss a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Stay safe, stay shooting. Peace.